Ladies and gentlemen, hello, and you are watching TTV News, some latest events in the province. And now we come into details. Ladies and gentlemen, in the morning of March 2nd, the delegation of the Barayumta Provincial Party Committee, led by Mr. Nguyễn Thị Yến, Standing Deputy Secretary of the Provincial Party Committee, head up the Provincial National Assembly delegation, had a visit to the Hill 82 Martyr Cemetery, Tân Bình District, and returned to the shore at the Special National Monument at the central page of the Southern Department. Along with the delegation on the side of the leaders of the province, there were Comrade Phạm Hùng Thái, Standing Deputy Secretary of the Provincial Party Committee, head up the Provincial National Assembly delegation, Comrade Yo Đức Trong, Standing Vice Chairman of the Provincial People Committee.
At the Martyr Cemetery of Hill 82, Tân Bình District, Ms. Nguyễn Thị Yến, Permanent Deputy Secretary of the Provincial Party Committee, head of the National Assembly delegation of Bà Rịa Vũng Tàu Province, rang bells to gather the spirits of heroes and martyrs. After that, the delegates came to burn incense on a grave of the heroes and martyrs. Then at the Special National Relic of the Center Office for the South Vietnam, the delegation sincerely offered incense and flowers to pay homage to President Ho Chi Minh and the heroes and martyrs, visited the exhibition house with many images and artifacts that simulate the life, activities and fights of the leaders of the party, state and revolutionary soldiers in the on-war zone, visited the residence and workplace of some former leaders of the party and state during the resistance war against the U.S. saved the country.
Recently, the government has approved the investment policy of the construction and infrastructure business project of Hiệp Thành Industrial Park in Tân Bình Province, phase 1 with a total investment of 2,350 billion Vietnam dong. Specifically, the government approved the investment policy and at the same time approved the investor, Vietnam Rubber Industry Group. The project was implemented in Da Hang and Giữa Hamlet, Hiệp Thành Commune, Go Dao District. The land use scale of the project is more than 495 hectares, including the area Sumbo, Bottom Street, Irrigation, Corner, and 8, Go Dao Samad Expressway Planning Route, and Ho Chi Minh City TayNinhTV Railway, passing through the project. The government assigned the People Committee of the province to direct the Provincial Economic Zone Management Board to coordinate with relevant agencies to guide investors to develop project investment according to the state to ensure compliance with the industrial park land target in the National Land Use Plan until 2025, allocated by the Prime Minister to the TayNinhTV province.
On the morning of March 2nd, the delegation of Vietnam Journalists Association of TayNinhTV Province, led by Mr. Nguyễn Thế Lực, Standing Vice Chairman of the association, visited and congratulated TayNinhTV Bodega Comment on the occasion of the 65th anniversary of the traditional day of the Bodega and the 35th anniversary of the People's Bodega Day, March 3rd. Colonel Cao Xuân An, Deputy Commander of the Provincial Bodega, thanked the attention and companionship of the Provincial Vietnam Journalists Association during the past time. At the same time, the two sides need to continue to coordinate more promptly and closely in the coming time.
Specifying the program of signing to tourism development cooperation between TayNinhTV and Bình Phước Province, in the morning of March 2nd, Saco Travel Limited Liability Company brought nearly 100 tourists from Bình Phước Province to TayNinhTV. Welcoming the delegation, there was Mr. Anh Minh, Director of the Department of Culture, Sport and Tourism of TayNinhTV Province. Accordingly, Saco Travel Company Limited has welcomed tourists from Bình Phước Province to TayNinhTV to take one-day tour. Visit tourist attractions of TayNinhTV, such as by the mountain, Kara TayNinhTV Holisy, Gokeng Pagoda combined with shopping for local ambassador. Previously, the Department of Culture, Sport and Tourism of the two provinces of TayNinhTV and Bình Phước had a working meeting to exchange the contents of tourism development cooperation in 2024. The two provinces have agreed to coordinate to build a program TayNinhTV Bình Phước and Bình Phước TayNinhTV tourist route with the theme One Way to Destinations. With many new tourism programs built and deployed, promising to bring interesting experience to visitors.
Right from the first days and months of 2024, TayNinhTV province has drastically implemented effective solutions to promote the disbursement of public investment capital. Consider this as a key political task to create an acceleration motivation for socio-economic recovery and development. In 2024, TayNinhTV was allocated state budget capital for public investment of more than 4,170 billion Vietnam dong. The Provincial Bills Committee has seamlessly implemented solutions, drastically directed the speeding up, completing investment procedures, construction progress, and disbursement of capital for projects. Direct the units to implement the regime of reporting the disbursement situation according to regulations, promptly handle according to their competence, and report on proposed difficulties and problems to competent authorities in the implementation process.
There are really 6 million rare disease sufferers in Vietnam because of the high cost of medication. Access to the therapy is still difficult and delayed. In Vietnam, the majority of rare disease are idiopathic, hereditary, cancerous, infectious, rare positioning, and even immune-related disorders. Wherein children make up 58% of cases and 30% of children pass away before turning 5 as a result of having trouble accessing therapy. A few rare disease have sophisticated medication available that help treat the underlying genetic cause of the illness, but they are not authorized for use in Vietnam. Other rare diseases are more difficult for patients to obtain because of their high cost, which is not yet covered by health insurance.
On March 1st, the Provincial Steering Committee held an online conference to summarize the work of preventing crime, social evils, and building a movement of armed people to protect national security in 2023 and deploy the plan for 2024, chaired by Mr. Võ Đức Trong, standing Vice Chairman of the Provincial Bills Committee, head of the Steering Committee for Crime Prevention, Social Evils, and building a movement of armed people to protect national security of the province. In 2023, the provincial police directed police forces at all levels to coordinate with functional forces of custom, border guards, market management to deploy professional plans and strongly fight against crime of black credit, gambling, smuggling, criminal gangs. Focus on detecting and fighting against economic crimes and corruption. Do not let the situation become complicated and cause public opinion. Speaking at the conference, Mr. Võ Đức Trong proposed the provincial police to preside over the coordination of departments, branches, and steering committees of districts, towns, and cities to proactively grasp the situation and developments of various types of crimes to have solutions to fight and suppress them at key areas and fields, according to the motto, taking prevention as the focus, closely combining prevention with determination to attack heads right at the rose up on times of crimes in the spirit of positive, urgent, effective. At the conference to deploy the task of the People's Rights Fund in 2024, taking place on the morning of March 1st, Mr. Dung Văn Thắng, Vice Chairman of the People's Committee of TayNinhTV Province, directed a number of key tasks to promote the role of the People's Rights Fund in contributing to economic development, repelling black credit, and stabilizing political security, especially in rural areas. The operating model of the People's Rights Fund has always been affirmed as an effective capital channel, both directly mobilizing each resources in the population to readily become self-sufficient in capital and at the same time providing loans for production and consumption. Speaking at the conference, Mr. Dung Văn Thắng requested the State Bank of TayNinhTV branch departments branches local people's committees and the people's rights fund in the area to continue to seriously, drastically and effectively implement the project, restructuring the system of rights institutions associated with handling bad debts in the period of 2021-2025, strengthen solutions to ensure operational safety and firmly consolidate the people's rights fund system.
Ladies and gentlemen, the bustling music echo mixed with the bright smile on the face of officers, soldiers, and people in the border area all created a bustling atmosphere at a cultural performance program to celebrate the 65th anniversary of the traditional day of the Border Guard and the 35th anniversary of the All People Border Guard Day. The program was organized by TayNinhTV Border Guard in collaboration with the Bronzo Cultural Center.
On each major holiday of the country in general, of the armed forces in particular, the arts team, the cultural house of the provincial Border Guard Command, go to the border communes, bringing the lyrics to serve the compatriots and soldiers, with performances raising the party, alcohol, raising the love of the homeland, the country, and the song singing about the traditional day of the border forces, about the sovereignty of the sacred border of the fatherland. The cultural house team of TayNinhTVToday has combined with the provincial cultural center to practice many songs, including new songs to serve people. People in the border area are very enthusiastic. After 3 nights of performance in 3 different places, people came to see it very crowded. Over the years, TayNinhTVToday Command has paid great attention to the propaganda of the guidelines and policies of the party and state to the people in the border area. With cultural and artistic performances, they are contributing to propaganda and bringing guidelines and policies closer to the people.
Cái sự tuyên truyền này được kết hợp giữa Bộ Đội Biên phòng.
This propaganda is combined between Borderland Security and Provincial Cultural Center, which is a very smart and effective coordination. The forces of countries are very thin. There are many things, but with the spirit of enthusiasm, with a high responsibility, a great effort, they pioneer together with the Border Guard to go to remote areas where the Border Guard brings songs to propagate and encourage compatriots, as well as soldiers to actively participate in the management of border security sovereignty.
Động viên khích lệ đồng bào nhân dân các dân tộc cũng như cán bộ chiến sĩ bộ đội biên phòng.
Through the program, it not only helps to support the officers and soldiers' spiritual and cultural life in the province border areas, but it also helps to promote the idea of frontier soldiers and the sense of solidarity that exists between soldiers and the people who live inside the fence of the fatherland. Together with the Border Guards, TayNinhTVToday has gone through building, fighting and drawing up, continuously having developments in staffing, organization and tasks associated with the process of mobilization, development of the situation and revolutionary tasks of the country, establishing many glorious victories in its period, effectively contributing to the fight against foreign invaders and firmly protecting national border sovereignty. In addition, the provincial Border Guard also helps people develop socio-economic movements, models, projects, and programs which have been bringing extremely practical results. Under the direction of the Provincial Party Committee, Provincial Bills Committee, and the efforts of sectors and levels, especially the proactive consultation with the core of the Provincial Border Guard Force on the Armed People Border Day associated with the movement of armed peoples participating in protecting the territory of the National Security Guard, has achieved many comprehensive results with widespread influence, appreciated and actively participated by the masses. The close attention and direction from the Provincial Party Committee, People's Council and People's Committee have created conditions for the Provincial Border Guard to successfully complete on a site test, firmly protecting national border security and sovereignty. The Portugal has proactively advised and coordinated with the government. The Portugal has proactively advised and coordinated with government party committees and localities where the border is located to direct and propagate to the people in the border area, strictly comply with the party's guidelines, agricultural law policies, traditional education, responsibilities at all levels, branches, and people's officials in border areas in managing and protecting national security. At the same time, the province Portuguese regularly discuss with the forces of Cambodia about the situation related to territorial sovereignty, border security, criminal activities, and illegal immigration activities violating sovereignty. Coordinates to effectively implement border management and protection, prevent and fight on terms of arms in border areas, regularly support medical examination activities, provide free medicine, and give gifts to Cambodian people in Khmer bordering TayNinhTV province. These activities have actively contributed to cultivating and deepening solidarity, friendship between the two countries, Vietnam and Cambodia. In recent years, under the leadership of the Standing Committee of the Party Committee and the Portugal Command, the Provincial Party Committee, the Provincial Peace Committee, and the participation of all levels, the Portugal has also done a good job of taking care of all aspects of life of the people in the border areas, both materially and spiritually. Thanks to that, the military position and people's hearts in the border area is more solid. In the coming time, in the face of complex developments in the regional world situation, the task of protecting national border security and sovereignty has posed new requirements, requiring the enhancement of the role of the entire people in build a solid on people border defense posture. With the tradition of the revolutionary homeland, brave and resilient, dynamic and creative, united and determined to win, we believe that TayNinhTV, with its core role, together with the party committee, government and people of all ethnic groups in TayNinhTV province, will continue to promote patriotic traditions and build the border area of TayNinhTV province, political stability, strong national defense and security, successful implementation of the party and state guidelines and policies, solid management and protection of territorial sovereignty and national border security.
The audience in 2024 that strive for economic growth of 7% or more. Many key solutions have been introsted and implemented by the province since the beginning of the year. In 2024, the government determined to focus on directing the continuation of three development forces, including consumption, investment, and development. Therefore, the province also determined to focus on effectively exploiting the potential and conditions of the province for socio-economic development. The province attaches to the locality attaches to its brand. The advisory branches have specific proposal to try to exploit the potential and condition of the locality. The task of investment in 2024 is very large. Deploy high-speed road. According to the Prime Minister's decision in the plan in 2024, construction must be started in 2024. The clearance must be completed. The same goes for all the key project program. The chairman of the Bronzo People Committee also has a document directing all level branches and locality to focus on thoroughly grasping cadres, civil servants, and public employees to strictly implement discipline, administrative discipline, and labor discipline. Urgently focus on effectively implement political tasks, solving and handling work from the first working day, especially those that are outstanding or behind schedule due to Tet holiday. Work and procedure directly related to the broader export, business, and investment of enterprise and the people. On the basis of solution task, it is recommended that local chairman and department review and prioritize each task in each sector to have an effective and highly feasible implementation solution. The industry must be specific to the task. Right from the beginning of the year, the Bronx People Committee had also implemented important tasks, meeting special working groups to remove difficulties and obstacles for business and investors. In particular, uphold the responsibility and effort of the whole political system to perform the task in 2024. In 2024, there is the theme of responsibility discipline, reality initiative. The Bronx People Committee will also direct the prioritization of the mechanism to assess the classification of responsibility and specifically the responsibility of the leader. With the main goal of focusing on prioritizing promoting growth, striving to achieve a growth rate of 7%, creating positive change in the implementation of strategy breakthrough solution, restructuring the real and more effective economy. All levels and branches in the province have been actively performing tasks in the first and second quarter, determined to effectively implement the action program, project, and policies of the province. Ladies and gentlemen, that's all for today TTV News. Thank you for watching and see you next time.